What up? Order of Souls, Distinction 1. It's been a little while since I did some classic PvE, but these Gilded Voyages were enough to tear me away from Hourglass for a weekend. Now, if you don't know, these Voyages came out back in May. So, yeah. Anyways, I decided to stack the Gilded Voyage along with a couple world events and some regular Order of Souls Voyages. So Distinction 1 stack, here we go. I started with diving for an Ashen Wind Skull because Order of Souls is all about those skeletons. And fire is a pretty good counter to them, so it'll be a useful tool to have. If you've never done an Ashen Winds event, they're pretty easy. Just attack the boss until they fall to their knees, and do that 3 times, and eventually you'll kill them, and you'll get all your loot. Easy. So here's everything I've gotten from the Ashen Winds event. Not that much. I was definitely expecting more, but obviously an Eye of Souls. I think this is the lowest one. Not bad, but I definitely did it for this Ashen Wind Skull to make some things easier. From there, I decided to do a Phantom Fleet, so I could start making my way towards the Ancient Isles, which is where these Gilded Voyages took place. The nice thing about these fleets is they're very useful for stacks, because they keep you well supplied, and they drop a lot of skulls. The only thing to know about these fleets is don't put yourself in the line of fire of 2 or more ships, especially when you're close, because you will get wrecked. You should survive, but you will get wrecked. Alright, note to self, do not stop in the middle of a Phantom Fleet. Alright. Finally done with this goddamn thing. Alright, Ghost Fleet done, and here's everything I've gotten from that. Couple skulls, and 1 Captain Skull of the Damned. Then I started doing more skeleton crews and keeping an eye out for shipwrecks and messages in a bottle to reach grade 5. The nice thing about the bottles is they start stacking on top of each other, because on one island, you get a bottle that sends you to another island that might also have a bottle. The only problem is getting the quests you actually want from them, but if you're lucky, it works out. After stacking for roughly 2 hours at this point, my bottle quest had dried up, so I was finally ready to put down the Gilded Voyage. The server had gotten pretty quiet, so it felt like it was the right time. And of course, as soon as I did that, this happened. Of course, there's a Fort of Fortune. Maybe people will leave me alone then? Maybe. Small chance. I finished the first quest in the Gilded Voyage, but now I was in the middle of a war zone. At the time of this Gilded event, the Fort of Fortune held the Chest of Fortune, which is the most valuable chest in the game. However, these Gilded Voyages amount to a much bigger payout than the Fort of Fortune, and because I was stacking, I didn't really want to take any fights. Now, if someone did attack me, then obviously I would defend as the reigning world champion of Hourglass. However, I wasn't going to go out of my way to attack anyone. Since this fort was between me and my next island, I decided to go 1 island over to continue my Gilded Voyage, and so I could keep an eye on them. And the master plan was executed perfectly, because a galleon snuck up on them, which gave me enough time to sneak over to Crook's Hollow, complete the quest, and get the hell out of there before anyone knew what happened. On my way to the next quest, I took a bit of a tumble. No, 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 no! Then I finished up the next quest, uninterrupted, breezing through it with the Ashen Wind Skull. So glad I got that thing. And then I got to the duel with the Skeleton Lord, which gave insane loot. No one's... Holy stonks! That's a lot of eyeballs. Alright, that's kind of crazy. 3 of them? I saw that you were getting King's loot, but I didn't know you get raid loot from that. Oh my god. The stonks. And then, another one. To finish off the Gilded Voyage and the stack. Hello there. Ooh. Another 3. A Gilded Voyage for the Order of Souls done. That's pretty cool. It was finally time to sell. This stack took a total of 4 hours to build up. And in total, I made 600,000 gold. I'm so glad I didn't do that stupid Fort of Fortune. I also gained 23 levels for the Order of Souls, but it bugged out and took my epic moment away from me. And lastly, here are the rewards for reaching Distinction 1 in the Order of Souls faction. Both the outfit and the rings. Pretty cool. You get like wooden arm. A blindfold. Looks pretty nice with the Order of Souls curse. You get from the cursed rogue. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Here is the ring for hitting Distinction 1. It's not all that cool. It's just kind of a diamond. But it's very cool once you get to Distinction 5, I believe. It glows. They put something in the middle. So, pretty cool. Merchant Alliance Distinction 1 is up next. Thank you for watching. And take care. Stunks!